Hi, I'm Robin. So, you ever have one of those days where you're like, you know what? I just kind of want to lie on the ground and do nothing. I feel ya. But I want to throw back at you another option of doing some exercises while on the ground. So, that's what this video is going to be. Okay, a lot more focus actually on the legs, but you can always feel your core working, so enjoy. Okay, so we're gonna start off on the ground. Yay! The only prop you'll need, if you want to use it at all, is a ball. Okay, you can also replace this with a pillow. Yay! Okay. So we're gonna leave the ball out for now though, and you're just gonna start lying on your back. Okay, so lying on your back, and we're gonna throw in, so I'm just gonna go through a whole routine here. So if you watch my previous videos, not that I'm plugging them, but you should watch them because they're so good, is you're going to start with your core. So I have a lot of modifications, but I'm gonna start off with a basic dead bug. So assuming you have no low back pain, you're gonna bring your legs up here, okay? Modifications are you can always keep one leg down, and then you're gonna bring your arms up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna look away because I wanna do this exercise right, okay? So what you're gonna do is, oh, I might lose my leg in the video, but as one leg goes down, the other arm goes overhead, and then breathe out on the way back up. So as you're going down, note that my back is staying on the ground. Okay, so I'm not arching, I'm keeping it flat. And I'm gonna go back, okay, and I'm gonna do this. Ideally, you wanna try 10 times each side, okay? But I'm gonna just start off with a simple, let's just pretend that was 5 each side, okay? So I'm gonna give you an easier option, and if you're finding this gets too simple, you can always do more, okay? So let's say that was my 5 on each side. Then we're gonna bring the prop, so the ball or a pillow, you're gonna put it in between your legs. And you're gonna try, so I'm putting it in between, above the knees. You're gonna squish it as hard as you can, okay, but still breathing. So you're gonna be like, oh, look at these inner thighs working, so exciting. And then you're going to squeeze the ball and relax. So you're going to, I know it's really hard to see on the video, but I'm bringing both my legs together and then relax. And then squeezing this way and relax. So I'll try and kind of angle it here. So I'm squeezing them in. Yeah, there we go, that works. So you're gonna be on your back, but I'm just showing you here, both of them are pressing and relax. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna move this leg, I'm only gonna move this leg. So I'm in this position and I'm bringing this leg in and pulsing it for 10. So this isn't moving, this is moving, and you're pushing down for 10. Oh yeah, and you're actually gonna feel the other leg work quite a bit and you'll be like, what is happening? Okay, and then I'm gonna hold this one still and I'm gonna push this one in so you can probably see it better on this angle. So this one's not moving, this one's moving. I'm pushing it in. Yeah, working it, breathing, loving life, no back pain, and just fun. And then that's a bit of inner thigh work, okay? If your inner thighs still haven't had enough, we're gonna keep using them. So you're gonna push into the ball. You're gonna do something called a bridge. So you're gonna tuck your bum, lift your back off, lift your bum off, squeeze nice and tight. Option to use your hands, push your hands down into the ground, and then lower it down. If you're doing this, you're like, ugh, I had back pain. First off, check your form, because if you're like this, that is uncomfortable. So tuck the tailbone. So this guy, tuck it underneath, yeah. And then lift up. I'm pushing in to get a little more inner thigh. If your inner thigh is too tired, you can stop and take the ball or pillow away, but I'm lowering it down. I'm going back up and lowering it down. If you're like, this is super simple, you're gonna stay up here. You're gonna pulse with the ball. You're gonna pulse for 5 and then lower it down. And you're gonna go up and pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower it down. If this is all that you can do, that's okay. You don't need to do a whole range of motion. You're still gonna be like, ooh, my bum's working, my hamstrings, a little quad, a little inner thigh when the ball's in between. It's all very exciting. Okay, and you're gonna do that for 10, whatever variation you choose. All right, so we had a little inner thigh, we had some core, then you're gonna rotate, okay, and we're gonna work a bit of the glute, okay? I'm just gonna show you on one side. So have your hand wherever you want. This personally just looks better on the video, so cool, hi. And then what you're gonna do is angle your legs. Okay, so I don't want them straight and I don't want them completely in front of you. I want like a 45-degree angle. I'm using a lot of geometry, but I believe you'll figure it out, okay? So the way you know it's right is if you're leaning back too much and you're doing this, you'll be like, oh yeah, I feel my quad working. It's not a quad exercise. It's for these bad boys right here, your glutes, okay? So you're gonna bring the knee up towards the ceiling. So it's called a clamshell. So you're gonna bring that up and lower it down. So if it's more comfortable for you to bring this arm down, that's okay. So you're gonna bring it up and lower it down. And then let's make it harder. Let's hold it out for 5 and you're like, ooh, something's shaking. That's exciting. And lower it down. Bring it up. Breathing. And lower it down. And yeah, you're gonna do 10 on this side. So you're gonna go up and lower it down. And up and lower it down, okay? So option to hold it or just go. So I don't want this. It's not a race. This looks super weird and you're not gonna feel the right muscles. So take your time with it. You don't have to hold it, but you gotta go a little slower, okay? So that's up and down. Good. So that's 1, okay? So that's for the glutes. Another fun thing, if you're like, oh, clamshell, I'm so over it, I've always been doing that, let's make it a little harder. So, same angle, you can actually bring your legs so you're kind of like 90 degrees with it now, and bring the legs straight up and lower it down. Again, make sure that you're not rolling back, so you keep it forward. You're going up and lower it down. You're like, yeah, I feel it so much more. Thank you, Robin. Be like, no problem, I got you. Okay, you're going up and you're lowering it down for 10. Wow, you felt that. If you're like, still easy, keep this here, roll it forward. Ooh, it's kind of like, I was gonna say I'm drawing out a penny, but those don't exist anymore in Canada. So a dime, a nickel, choose your favorite coin. The Looney and Toonie is too easy. And then roll the other way. Yeah, feeling it, loving it. Breathing, yeah. Okay, so those are just some fun things you can do for the glutes, okay? And then, so we did inner thigh, bum. Now we're gonna work a bit of quad, okay? And your core. So I'm sticking to my promise, we're staying on the ground. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna try and re-angle my body. Yeah. Can you get my whole leg? Perfect. Showing off the yellow. So what you're gonna do is you're going to picture underneath my knee, my kneecap right here. I'm pushing down into the ground, like I'm trying to crack an eggshell under my kneecap. So that I'm gonna feel the front of my leg really working, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're going to straighten that leg. So even, you can add a bit of a flex. So see how my foot is, my toes are towards my nose? To feel it a bit more in here too. So I'm keeping that foot nice and flexed and be like, ooh, good morning, hello, okay? If this hurts, if you're feeling numbness and tingling in the foot, just relax the foot, okay? And then just keep thinking about pushing the knee down into the ground and then lifting up. Yeah, okay? You'll actually feel a bit of your core working and be like, ooh, didn't expect that. It's because I like to multitask, okay? So then let's switch sides when you're doing that as well. I'll do that afterwards for myself, but just for you at home, okay? Make sure that you're doing both sides 10 times to feel the front. And then we have the bad boy, the hamstring. I don't know why he's the bad boy. Technically, we did work a lot of these in the bridging, but let's do a little more for the hamstring. So we're gonna use the ball, because I like the ball, okay? But again, you can kind of try using a pillow, because worth a shot, but probably a ball or an unsteady thing, like surface. This is really fun English for me right now, okay? I literally just want you to put your heel, you don't have to use shoes, okay? But I want you to dig your heel down into the ball. And you'll actually feel a bit of bum and a bit of hamstring. So let's actually start off with the leg a little straighter, okay? So we're focusing on this leg, okay? So I'm digging down into the ground, and then I'm trying to bring the heel towards my bum. Whoo! Hello, hamstring, okay? So it's not a full range of motion. It's just something to try to do. So if you have something that's a little better than a ball, like a foam roller, you can get it to roll a bit. Oh, that's fun, okay? So find the angle that works for you. So I kind of just brought it out a bit more for myself so I could pull it in more, okay? Because the front of the leg is for straightening, and the back of the leg, it's bringing the heel towards the bum. So that's what's really gonna work the back of the leg, the hamstring. I'm bringing the heel towards the bum and relax. Yeah. Okay. And 10 times. If you're like, you know what, I'm not feeling it, just dig the heel down into the ball, okay? Or the pillow, right? So even if I don't have anything, I'm digging my heel down. Something is happening in the back of my leg. It is very exciting. Okay, so that was 4 things to try, maybe 5. I can't really count right now, but that's just something if you're having a lazy day and you want to do some exercises. Okay, great.